This is the 2023 Annual Meeting Board Report. The report is read by Brittney Jimmie, a Calista intern with ties to Scammon Bay.
On June 2nd, Calista Corporation Board Chair Willie Kasayulie presented the following board message at the 49th Annual Meeting of Shareholders in Platinum. The theme of this year's annual report is Jiu Mukhluni. We loosely translated this as We Are Resilient. Jiu Mukhluni illustrates our resilience to move forward as we face challenges. When you think of Jiu Mukhluni in your life, remember our ancestors who kept pushing forward to make it back to the village after engaging in hunting, fishing, or gathering activities. Calista's current 5-year and historical strategic goals arise directly out of the two mandates we have under ANCSA: to successfully operate as a for-profit corporation and to improve the socioeconomic conditions of our shareholders and descendants. The three goals on the bottom provide a solid foundation for achieving our ongoing goal to increase shareholder benefits, employment, education, and leadership opportunities. This presentation will focus on this goal. This year's annual report features many encouraging and touching stories of resilience. Sharing food throughout the region, seeing an infrastructure project go from dream to reality, and individual stories of connecting to culture and overcoming a variety of challenges. These stories will move you. They can also be found on our website. Our ancestors lived in harsh climates as we do today. Unlike us, they were responsible for making and creating their own tools. They carved homes into the earth, built kayaks tailor-made to the user, and created the tools needed to hunt and pick berries. Our ancestors had to be resilient in all aspects of life. They helped one another, especially when someone was in need. They passed on knowledge freely and selflessly. Our forebears taught us how to be self-sufficient and take care of our own. Calista Corporation continues that tradition with benefits and opportunities that include distributions, scholarships, internships, support for nonprofits and initiatives, and open enrollment, which was voted and approved by shareholders. Descendant open enrollment has remained steady. We keep moving forward, and we're bringing our descendants on the ride to thrive with Calista. Shareholder numbers rose to well over 36,000 in 2023. That is nearly triple the number of original shareholders, 13,000. We remain the largest Alaska Native corporation by shareholder numbers. Through the Calista Corporation Settlement Trust, you, the shareholders, saw a record distribution year of $14.6 million in 2022. This total includes the spring, Calista, and elders benefit distributions. Calista has provided 3 distributions every year since 2014. The sum of distributions over the last 5 years is larger than all the previous distributions combined. As Calista's nonprofit arm, Calista Education and Culture, Inc. supports shareholders through education. In 2022, 370 students received nearly $360,000 in scholarships. Since inception in 1994, total lifetime scholarship was equal to $6.1 million. Additionally, Calista Education also manages the Burial Assistance Program, which has continued to increase each year. Burial assistance provides monetary assistance to immediate family members making arrangements for the final resting place of a deceased Calista shareholder or descendant. Calista Education approved 213 funeral assistance applications in 2022, totaling over $100,000 an increase of $20,000 over the previous year. In 2022, Calista began Calista Shareholder Business Directory, featuring businesses owned by shareholders, descendants, or their spouses. Calista means my workplace in Yupik. Any shareholder can go to CalistaShareholderBiz.com to submit a form and start a free listing. This is a chance for shareholders to publicize their businesses and give us a chance to lift up our shareholders as we continue moving forward. Again, this shareholder business listing website is free for Calista shareholders and descendants. The final item I wanted to share was about some of Calista's crisis support in the YK region. $1.6 million was directed to food security programs in the YK. Managed by Bethel Community Services Foundation, much of the distribution of food boxes happened last year when crews delivered food to Yukon and Cusco villages. And in response to emergencies like Typhoon Merbok and the East Fork fire near St. Mary's in 2022, Calista donated over $6,000. We'd like to thank everyone who works to keep our people safe during these types of emergencies, from volunteers to search and rescue to Alaska National Guard and more. Guyana.